It's set in the South Blue. All of you open your eyes. You're lying shipwrecked on a beach of an abandoned island. You remember a typhoon hitting your ship and completely decimating it. Some of you have wounds and scars sort of covering your bodies, and you feel a bit dizzy as you open your eyes and see fragments of discarded ships thrown about the beach. Should we first introduce Tekking, who is the captain? I'll bring up his little guy.
So my character is William, and Emanon is my last name, which it's a joke if you'd see that. But anyway, so I'm a rogue. I'm a swashbuckler rogue. You know, that's from like an extra book that's from Xanathar's. I'm a charlatan. Basically, I just wander from town to town, island to island, and, you know, perform various card tricks. I'm a swindler, so to speak. Probably the big thing that I did is there was one town I was in and there was a lord there, and I'm like, ooh, well, that's easy pickings, and I ran afoul of him and some other characters as well that really just want me dead in my head on a pike. So, yeah.
How old is your character again?
I put myself as like the same, like probably like 28.
28, yeah. Roughly, yeah. He's a swindler. He's also the captain of the crew. He's Captain William.
Yes, I'm a Captain William.
Sort of by the fact that nobody else wanted to be the captain.
It is quite a bit of responsibility, but I do believe that I can guide my mates to victory. Apparently not, because we're shipwrecked on a damn island, so I didn't do my job right.
I'll do this. Okay, let's go over to 2Spooky's character now.
Alrighty. So, I am Verona, aged 22. I recently decided to become a pirate after, I'm not going to go too into the backstory of my character here, but let's just say that my father used to be a Marine captain, and some bad stuff happened to him. And now I'm trying to find the truth of why he was slain. And I'm also the navigator of the crew. Not a very good one. I'm a fighter role. I specialize in ranged attacks, but I'm not that great.
Nobody is right now. And then next we've got Lost Pause. Noble, your character. Duros.
Sure. Hello! Welcome, my name is Duros. I am a former knight, and I try to protect the people, but one unfortunate day, when I was doing my duty and trying to protect the peace, I was betrayed by the Navy itself. Cut down, scarred, left for dead, and now I wish to protect the people of my own volition by becoming a pirate, because the Navy itself is, well, one thing that cannot be changed and will always be the same, but the pirate has a free life, and I wish to seek out my own free life and do what I wish to do.
Well, perfect. You did a fucking first character. Applause. And then finally, Briggs.
What up, everybody? I'm Ragnar. I'm a 43-year-old barbarian. I'm pretty good at swinging an axe, chop a lot of wood. I'm going to probably be the shipwright of the crew since I built a lot of houses back in my day. I'm trying to start a new life at sea and go on a cool adventure with the boys. I'm a tall barbarian who's not the smartest, although I am smart in a few things. But I know nothing of the world, so I'm hoping to learn more.
And that's the crew. So you guys immediately wake up after a typhoon hitting your ship. You see the beach is strewn with dead bodies. Some of them being like pirates that you had helping you on your ship. You know, like lesser pirates. They're dead now. They're all fucking dead. But you also see remnants of
Jimmy.
Lots and lots of like Navy bodies scattering the beach as well. Most of them also dead. But as you look up, you see a sort of wounded girl. She's got like frizzy pink hair, but like a black hood and a black cloak. And she lays on the ground, bounded in rope. And directly above her, a man dressed in Navy uniform has one foot pressed against her, like her face, and is holding a pistol up against her. He also looks wounded. It looks like he's got a bit of like wood chips sticking out of his arm. Behind him stands another man also holding his gun, and you can sort of hear him vaguely in the distance, and he's yelling, I know we have to take you back alive, but I ain't afraid to shoot if you cause me any more problems. I'll just report it as a naval accident. So don't move, I swear.
Decide.
I'm the captain. I'm like, okay, so we're all together then. Like everybody, like Rick is dead over random pirate. He was dead. Is like we'll mourn him later. But it's
as you start running towards the pink-haired
Yeah.
girl, the man immediately notices you and sticks his gun up and points at you and goes, "You! I don't know who you are. How did you survive the typhoon?" And you can see him physically quivering as he's doing it.
All right, so I'm okay.
So, from your point of view, he's not a very high-ranking member of the Navy, you notice, by his, uniform, and clearly whoever was in charge of his boat is dead.
Can I get a general age range on this kid?
He's 19, he's ginger, he's got, freckles running across his face.
Okay.
And, he's very skinny, scrawny guy. And, he has another Navy officer behind him, a Navy man behind him, who looks less scared, but he has a huge piece of wood in his leg. So he's it almost looks like he's fading in and out of consciousness a little bit.
All right, I'm not really going to care about that guy right now because he's like a Marine. He's brutally wounded. I'm more worried about the situation at hand. So I'm going to stop. I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to kind of not grab my flintlock, but I'm just going to put my hand kind of close to it.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, okay, there. It's all right. Just we're right now. I think we all need to calm down. I think.
I am calm. Are you kidding me? I'm the calmest I've ever been. He's not calm.
Yeah, I can tell. Okay. I'm gonna look back at my crew. I'm guessing.
Hey, Verona. I think you gotta get behind him.
My head. I said go left, Ragnar. I don't know what you were thinking.
Are we all grouped together? Are we all kind of grouped together?
I guess we're all grouped together. I'd probably up the. Yeah, I'll be up
All right,
William.
let's roll with that. I'm gonna whisper over at Duras. I'm like, hey, could you just sneak a little bit around this guy? Just
You're gonna ask Duras to sneak.
Sorry, let me.
Fucking
I have a head injury. I'm very busy right now.
Yes, I will very gladly sneak around in my loud clanging armor.
All right.
I won't notice a thing.
All right, Duros, do you want to try?
You're gonna make me actually try to sneak?
Do you want to disobey an order?
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. You could be like, maybe.
You know
I
what?
shouldn't do
YOLO,
that.
man. I do want to save her. I feel like I would just probably rush the guy at this point, but yeah, I'll do what my captain says. I will gladly sneak.
You have disadvantage. You got a 4, which is shit. Obviously. So Duros, you're like, yes, Captain. And you take a step. And as you take a step, your entire armor rattles ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
The guy turns to you, seeing you take that step, sees you as a threat, and immediately fires his gun off. What is your armor class? Okay, he fires your gun, but it pings up against your armor and flies off into the distance.
As he fires, can I shoot? Can I try non-lethally? I'm not aiming for his head, but can I try to fire at his shoulder or his leg or something?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to fire a shot?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna fire a shot. That was my plan all along. I distracted him.
You hit him. So do you want to do damage?
I don't want to kill the guy.
Yeah.
I want to shoot him in his arm or his leg, or just knock him back off the ground.
Do you want to still do the damage anyway to see how much? There you go. You did 12.
There we go.
So
damn.
you shoot him non-lethally in the leg, but it's such a massive blow in his fucking leg. He falls unconscious.
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I really didn't mean to do that.
Goes,
Okay.
Oh, my leg!
I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for him to have that much pain, but at the same time, I'm like, All right, let's go check on the girl.
The marine behind the marine behind him, who's now sort of slumped on the ground, gets out his pistol and goes, "You son of a bitch. I don't know what you did to little old Jenkins, but you're not going near this girl. I've sworn my life to escort this one." He's heavily breathing. It looks like he's on the verge of passing out already anyway.
Oh, God. All right.
So, as Duros was making his ultimate distraction over here,
Yes.
I would like to have been moving the opposite direction so nobody's paying attention to me with my stealth. Am I able to do that?
Yeah, you can do a stealth.
All right.
You
In
actually
my
good at it.
distractionness and my clangingness, everyone is paying attention to me.
Verona, you're so sneaky that nobody could fucking see you, not even your teammates. They think you might have just abandoned them.
So during all that, obviously collected myself from the wreckage a little bit, kind of figuring out what's going on, and I've got my my rifle just kind of aimed at the guy in the back who's lifted up his gun.
Yeah.
Just in case. I'm not ready to fire quite yet.
Okay.
But
Oh
that's
shit,
where
where
I'm
did
at.
Verona go?
You got it ready.
I'm over here, Ragnar. Shh. Nobody knows.
Hear a voice.
Okay. Yeah, so he's holding his gun up to you, going like, I will shoot, I swear to God.
I heard words from God, so I will slowly approach the Navy.
Oh God, here we go.
Don't get any closer. And you can see him sort of fading in and out.
Yeah, I'm gonna point my gun at him too, and I'm just gonna be like, you just calm down. You should just don't try it. This isn't gonna end well for you. You should just lay there, don't move.
Do you want to do a
okay.
persuasion for that?
Yes, I
To
will.
try and convince him.
I will try.
If it doesn't work, I'll charge him, Captain.
Duly noted. We may have to take that on. Because I don't think I was very persuasive.
You're not very persuasive. You got an 8. So he goes, the fuck are you talking about? If I put my gun down, you would just shoot me like you shot Jenkins.
I'm not going to shoot anyone. Hey, Duros.
Can you stab him?
No,
I
I
will-
don't.
Yes,
I'm not-
Duros will gladly charge this man and broadside him across his face to knock him clean unconscious.
Normally, I'm perfectly fine with shooting a marine dog in the face, but he's kind of already bleeding out. I would feel bad. I mean, he's not. Just make sure he can't hurt anybody here. Take the gun away from him, you know?
Sure. Yes, Duros will go up to him and basically just rip the pistol out and knock him down. I guess that's the way.
Okay.
I wanna
You don't
do.
have. He's already down. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, I thought did you knock him down?
No, this guy, the other guy's unconscious. This is the guy that was behind him and is on the like sitting on the ground because his leg is wounded.
Okay.
So yeah, you could just fucking. I mean, you can knock him completely prone.
Yeah, I'll just knock him. I'll just go up. I will go up to him and knock him in the noggin. Just pop. Just knock him down.
All right, just for that, do you just want to do a strength check? He will try and fire at you, but again, your armor is so good and he's so shit.
Yeah,
He has.
I will do a strength check.
He will have
So I just hit the
disadvantage.
cell?
That's good enough. I mean, you got a crit. Fuck it. You did what you did.
I accidentally
God.
split his skull open.
oh wow.
So
you go to rip the gun.
whilst he does that, whilst you do that, he is gonna try and. Holy shit. So, you charge at him, and in that moment, all of a sudden, his mind becomes clear, and he hears the voice of like his father from many years ago. When you're about to die, Lawrence, remember this. You aim direct for the head. You can do it. He pulls out his gun, like time slows down for him. A bullet fires out from his gun. He shoots you. The bullet doesn't quite hit your head. It pierces your arm and pierces you through the chest as you knock him down. Blood is now gushing out of your wound.
So much for a crit roll.
He then
No.
you both critted.
Oh.
All right, I think I'm gonna use. I shouldn't do that in that voice. I'm gonna use persuasion.
Oh no, he's unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious.
Yeah,
The moment-
I knocked his ass
Yeah,
out.
this
Oh,
gun
he
fired.
just got knocked down. I was gonna be like, all right, this is a bad situation.
He fired off the gun right before he got charged. Then he got hit and he got knocked out unconscious. Now he is unconscious. You got 2 unconscious Marines, and then you have a girl who's sort of now squirming in the ropes. She can't quite get up. And
Okay. All right. Okay. So, like, Ragnar, you go take care of Duros to make sure he's not bleeding out. Does anybody else have an attitude today? I shout out to like all the other Marines that are. Is anyone else gonna try to shoot us today? I'm like,
there's like
Girls, brother, you okay?
I've had worse. I've been stabbed many times and left for dead. This is but a flesh wound. It's
oh,
not a
he's
big
fine.
deal.
Okay, he's still doing. He's good. He's
So a guy in the shipwreck over there, he sort of lifted his hand and he goes, hold up. Hello, my name is,
I just fire my flintlock in the air, and I'm just like, you know.
I will stay down. Just please don't shoot me. I'm gonna crawl away now. Please, I'm gonna
No,
go.
just
I'm gonna live a life. I'm gonna live a life life on this abandoned island.
Where you're at, kid. If you move, we just gotta make everything figured out here.
No,
okay, actually,
All right. I'm gonna move my sights over to this kid now.
Oh, I know. I swear to God. I swear to no. Listen, I've I can just like I can make a little wooden hut for myself here, drink coconut juice for the rest of my life. Just don't fucking kill me, please. I was gonna say I have a wife, but I'm too young for that. Nobody actually has ever loved me. But
please, someone tell this kid to shut the hell up.
This kid's voice is
Shut the hell up.
Should I go over and smack him in the head?
Okay. Actually, no.
You know what?
Hey, sorry guys. I'm actually dead. Pretend that this was a dream. And he puts his head down and pretends to be dead.
Oh shit, he died.
As long as he shuts his cornhole, I'm fine with this. Okay. All right. So watch my back so nobody else tries to shoot me. I'm gonna go over and check on this girl. Okay.
I got you, Captain.
Thank you. All right.
You,
so I'm
you,
gonna
you
go
walk over to the.
I'm using this dead man's clothes to heal your wound.
So.
Put it down on your chest.
I don't think that's how it works, but thanks for the...
Oh shit, he's not dead! Moved a little.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Is she lying on the ground?
She's tied up, lying on the ground. She's conscious
Okay.
though.
All right, I'm gonna approach her. I'm gonna kneel down and I'm just gonna say, all right, please tell me you're not part of this group.
What the fuck does it look like? Please, if you're gonna do anything, just untie me already.
Yeah, okay, I will. I have like a knife on me, so I'm just gonna untie her.
You untie her, and she immediately springs up and like brushes the dirt off her. Now you can see her standing up. She's wearing like leather armor, but with like a silver shoulder plate on her shoulder.
Okay.
She's got a cloak that covers up like her head and her ears and stuff. You could just see a bit of pink frizzy hair sticking out and her face, and she's also got bright pink eyes as well.
All right. So
she's
I
quite
stand up.
small as well. She's about, I'd say 5'2", 5'3".
Oh, okay, cool. So I stand up. I put my knife away after I cut her loose, and I'm like, so interesting day, has it not been?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. How can I tell you guys aren't just gonna kill me right here, right now? I have been through a lot.
I'll tell you. I'll give you a really quick test on that. Are you going to talk my ear off like other pieces of shit today?
No, I mean I can't.
I shout over her as I'm shouting directly at the other Marine while I'm saying that.
The Marine goes, I am so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Like, as long as you don't do that, we should be on good terms.
So she like puts her fists up, and you notice that she's got gloves over her fists. But they're quite like, the gloves are kind of like bulging slightly. The gloves look way too big for her hands. Like you'd imagine she would have smaller hands than what the gloves display.
Okay.
And she's just like, please, listen, I've had a really rough week. I've been through so much, and this is the one good thing that's happened so far. I don't want you guys to come and fuck this up.
Well, I don't know how good it would be. Our ship is destroyed, and there's like death like everywhere. Like, do you see Rick over there? Rick's dead. So,
my best friend.
I mean, I'm glad you're alive, I guess. I mean, you know what? We should probably go check to see how much, like, food and stuff. Ragnar, Verona, go check the hold and make sure everything's, like, what we can salvage from this. Duras, you're right, buddy. Are you need any help?
I'm doing just fine. I'm just bleeding a little bit. Don't worry about that.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, go check some for medical supplies, first aid, whatever we have.
Medical
whatever you can
supplies
salvage.
Sure, I will.
All right, so you do a perception check. Whoever's doing that, to look around the beach for supplies.
yeah.
So if two of us are doing it, would we both do one?
One of them would do it, but the other one would be helping, so that person would have advantage.
There we go.
So I could click perception. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're doing it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
Damn, I'm smart.
You just turn around and it's almost like you like X-ray vision the fucking beach. You're like,
Well done, Doros.
I can see everything.
Yes, you see there is like there are sacks of meat sort of strewn out. So some meat is like spilled out, but there's some good hefty sacks of meat, and there is an entire like pristine first aid kit. Just
perfect.
Like there's a medic Marine. He's holding a first aid kit, but he's like dead.
Okay.
Clearly, he like protected the first aid kit with his life, and you find it.
What a nice man.
Okay. All right. Now I address my crew. I'm like, okay, we got the first aid kit. I know none of us are doctors, but who would be probably best suited to use this to fix up Duras here?
That would probably be me with my survival knowledge.
It would be medicine. It would be a medicine check.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, I could take a crack at it if you want me to, but I'm not the best.
What is this medicine you speak of?
Yeah, Ragnar
Never heard of
would be the
so
worst.
you're a no. You're probably a hard pass on you, Ragnar. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. This doesn't involve a nail and a hammer, so we're not going to be...
I'm gonna start chopping some firewood over here.
Yeah, okay. Actually, no. Actually, good idea. Pretty good. Okay.
Right.
So I could take a crack at the first aid. I'll roll for medicine.
Okay, so Duras passes you the first aid kit to heal himself.
There you go.
Oh, good roll.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
like
holy-
that's one away from a crit that you got there.
Yeah, like
You got a
critical
roll 19.
healing.
So
You're so healthy. You're so good. Ooh.
I wrap that bandage perfectly, and I don't
Okay.
kiss your wound, but I kiss my hand and put it on the wound. Like, there
we'll
you
just
go,
do
buddy.
it.
There you go.
This first aid kit. It's a D4 plus what your wisdom modifier is. So if you want to roll that. So if we take
D4 plus
Yeah.
wisdom.
yeah 1D4 plus whatever your. Okay, so you got a 4. So what is your wisdom?
I have a +2 to my wisdom.
So 6. You get 6 hit points back, Duros.
Okay.
Oh, great. I'm almost back to normal.
Yeah, your wound is all patched up. You're no longer bleeding. Too bad there's like a singular hole in your armor. Just a bullet.
That's all right. It makes character.
So, all right, we got that taken care of. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather the crew together where Ragnar is cutting firewood. I want to gather everyone together. The girl, I'm going to tell her to, like, hey, just sit tight, hang back a little bit. I need to discuss with my crew. Just please don't run away or anything yet. We're not discussing anything involving you. It's actually involving
I mean,
them.
okay, all right. Firstly, you don't fucking tell me what to do. I mean, I'm grateful that you saved my life, but can you tell me what the fuck is going on? Suddenly there was a typhoon.
Okay.
Ship's wrecked. A marine
Yes.
got up.
Weather is a thing. Yes, weather
Right.
exists.
No,
Come
a
on.
marine got up, pointed. I thought I was safe on this island. I'll tell you. I thought nobody would find me here.
Wait. I thought you were brought here by them. You were on the island to begin with?
No, they were hunting me, and I was like, wow, please. I saw their navy ship. I was like, please don't come to this island. Fucking typhoon happened. I was like, my prayers have been answered. And then all of a sudden, some of those fuckers survived.
Okay. So I can tell you've been through a lot today. You could join us if you want that. I'm just we're going to discuss the Marines right now. Okay.
I mean,
Also got meat.
yes, we have meat. All right.
And I've
get
never
everybody-
liked the Marines.
Some ale.
I'm going to
Me
gather
too.
everybody together and I'm going to address them like, all right, here's the deal, guys. I'm going to take out my gun and I'm going to be like, all right, look. Looks like we're probably going to be on this island for a little while. Ragnar, what do you think about our ship? Do you think you fix it a little bit up? Or wait, he's here out of character. Is that a ship, right? I'm sorry, I blanked for a second.
yeah, he is.
Briggs. Okay, thank God. All right. I'm like, it's like, what do you think it's going to take to fix up our ship? I mean, can you use parts from the Marine vessel, or
So I've been chopping a lot of wood. I could do a lot of fixes to the helm, but it's looking like it's going to be a good couple hours before we could even try to take sail.
All right, I'll come in here and say that your ship is not even. You can't even. It's like so destroyed.
Oh,
There is
okay.
no
Forget what I
ship.
said. I just noticed that we have no.
Where's the
Rudder.
ship gone?
All right.
No,
Where's the ship gone?
no, the ship
Alright,
is
okay.
purely just in pieces. You.
All right.
Looking at the interior here, guys, I don't think it's possible. Some other ship, some Navy ship around here.
So I just pointed to a bunch of like random driftwood on the beach. I'm like,
Yeah.
So Ragnar, how long does it take to get this back up? And shit.
You know, I think our captain is not the best at decision making. Asking me to sneak, trying to fix a dead boat. This is very strange.
That was a very logical decision. I distracted him, as you'll notice. Not everything I do is well known to anyone, even myself, but I can always round up. I get to where I need to be.
So, sorry to interrupt. I hear you guys don't have a vessel.
That is true. We do not.
Well, I guess I have to repay you guys for saving me and all that. She looks off. She's not making eye contact with you as she's saying this.
Okay.
I mean, I had to come here somehow. I have a small rowing boat that you can use as long as I'm there to oversee, and we can get to an island into where I know that they make ships. And then she like looks away, very kind of flustered a
This
little bit.
seems very like she keeps looking away.
She seems
I'm not
very
like,
trustworthy.
it's like yeah.
And then she turns around and it's like, and it's only because you did that thing for me one time. It's not because I want to do anything for you guys. You guys are dirty pirates. Then she looks away again.
Oh God! I'm like, okay, well, I mean, not the first time I've been called that, but you know, screw you. But all right, we saved your life, but okay. Anyway,
I would have been able to get out of those ropes myself. Eventually, I just didn't want to at the time.
I don't know. That guy was kind of panicky with the gun. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Can you just hang back for a bit? I'll address this with my crew here because this is, you know, lot of weird stuff going on right now. All right. So
This wench seems a little bit crazy there, William. Although I feel like she's kind of powerless. We might as well just take her boat.
She was
running from the Navy, and I don't like the Navy too much. And obviously,
yeah, I don't either. And honestly, did you see her keep looking off? Like she's clearly lying. Like it's pretty obvious.
There's something going on with her, and I've met lots of ragtail people in the past, and I feel like she obviously is hiding something.
Does someone want to do
better options?
Does someone want to do an insight on her to like tell if she's lying or not?
Who else?
Not Ragnar.
I can't do fucking anything.
What do you think, Ragnar? I value your opinion very highly.
Should I actually do it?
No, I mean,
No, who wants to do it?
Captain is
I
the
feel
best.
they have nothing to lose from this puny woman. Might as well use her ship.
honestly, I'll tell you what, guys. Right now, I'm kind of a little bit more concerned about the Marines. Because, yeah, some of them, like, let's say there is a rowboat, and let's say it can hold all of us, and let's say that there's another island within rowing distance of this island, all of these very likely series of events. I don't want to basically stay a night on this island with some Marines that are still alive, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift.
That makes sense. But we also got to bury Rick before we go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of...
You're back. I heard a voice that sounded very similar to you just a few moments ago.
That's great, Ragnar. I'm mourning. I'm not ready to talk right now.
My apologies.
But I mean, hey, we want to go follow the girl, or the other option I would say is just make camp here somewhere on the island, then just weigh out our options.
It's best not to stay on this island, I feel, and plus, protecting the innocent is what we should do and what I vowed to do, so I will protect this lady and see what is going on with her.
I would say that trying to get off this island as quick as possible would be a good idea, so... Okay. All right, let's go check on...
Hey,
Go
just so you guys know, I could hear everything that you're saying. You didn't move that far away from me. You're having this conversation in front of me. I'll excuse your rude comments, but I'll have you know, it's not just a simple rowboat. It does have a sail.
You said it was a rowboat.
Well, you can row it. It has a sail as well.
How big is this boat? You can see that Ragnar is a pretty large man.
It will fit. One of us will have to sit on another one's lap. Yeah.
No worries about that. I chopped up about 100 pounds worth of firewood here. I can make some extensions. We'll all fit. No worries.
Okay.
I do believe I could probably navigate us there, Captain, if given the opportunity.
And if one of you wish to sit on my lap, I will most welcome you.
I may possibly take that up on your offer there, Duras.
I would rather drown.
Actually, no, if Ragnar sat on Duras's lap, Duras would probably drown.
All right.
Let's not forget to bring the meat and the ale.
All right, then, Madame. I say it very sarcastically. Madame, if you would so very kindly show us the way.
My name is Pearl.
Pearl. Okay. William.
What type of name is that?
Pearl is a nice name. Lovely like the gem you are, shining in the evening's sparkling twilight.
She pulls her.
Never heard of that name before.
She pulls her hood over her face, and she goes, well, "You're what? Stupid fucking pirate!" She says, clearly flustered.
Oh, okay. Out of character, she's tsundere. Okay. So, all right. If she's willing to lead us, I'm just gonna kind of sneak into Verona and just kind of whisper, like, just make sure to keep an eye out for around. I don't know what she's going to be leading us into or what's up with this.
Aye, aye, Captain. I got your back.
All right,
guys, the ship's ready to go.
Okay, en route, Verona, do you want to do a perception check? As in, you're keeping your eyes out.
I would like to do a perception check.
All right, so you got an 8. You
Can I do one as well?
You don't know that Verona got an 8.
Okay.
You're, for all intents and purposes, William is trusting that Verona is doing his best.
I very well, yes. Okay.
So you are looking around Verona, but you're just thinking about something else. I don't know what it could be.
Rick,
you're too hold up by Rick's dead body.
Oh, Rick. He was a good man. A good swabby aboard our ship.
And she sort of leads you to the other side of the island, and then she shows you a kind of a pathetic looking small boat.
Okay.
It's a wooden boat. It has a sail in it, and it does look like it will fit 4 people sitting down and then 1 person on someone's lap. And she goes, well, there it is.
Verona,
Well, what a lovely boat!
we're looking at it. We're just looking at it. I'm like, it's. I'm not quite that impressed. It's a boat, you know. It's not considering our previous boat. I mean, could handle a lot of people. Like this thing is probably not that impressive.
You better be fucking grateful.
it sucks.
I don't think you're in the position to tell us anything right now, but okay.
It's better than nothing. It looks at least like it'll take us to where we need to go.
Okay.
Where is this island?
I've built better boats in my spare time.
So I've been on the run for a little bit, for reasons I do not want to go into right now.
We've all been there.
And most, islands have some sort of navy presence, but I know of one island in particular that doesn't have any sort of navy presence at the moment.
Which direction would that be in?
It is sort of northwesterly.
Northwesterly. Okay.
That seems like a normal direction.
Yes, very normal. In Verona, you're the navigator. Have you ever heard the term northwesterly?
Listen, idiots! I'm not a navigator. I don't know these terms. I know it's in a sort of northwestern-ish direction.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we'll just have to follow her lead.
Listen,
Verona,
I stopped off on there on my way to this island, and it was the safest I had been. But I knew that to be the safest, I had to be on an abandoned island. I mean,
so
look how that turned out.
it's the safest you've ever been, but you wanted to be safer.
Well, yeah, better safe than sorry. Fucking idiot pirates. They're all stupid idiots. She looks down at the ground.
Well, besides Ragnar, I believe others, and I believe we are of at least somewhat intelligence here. No offense, Ragnar.
Listen to me. If you want a new ship, there is a shipwright on that island, and I know you guys probably don't have any money, but you'll be able to work something out. I'm sure of it.
I check my pocket and do I have like a random I have
you guys
3 berries to my name right now.
Yeah, you guys have actually 0 gold right now.
Oh god.
Thank you for the generosity.
I just pull out my pockets and I'm like lint falls out. I'm like, oh well, she got me there. Okay.
But at least we have meat. That's
Verona,
something.
We do have meat.
The conditions are the conditions adequate to set sail given the situation?
Well,
yeah, it is very sunny. Like right after the storm, after the storm there is sunshine, as they say.
Unless we're in the eye.
Well, would I have to roll a perception check to check like the?
Would
that be nature?
No, that would be intelligence. Just do an intelligence to sort of look at the skies, and there you go. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, you look at the skies and they seem incredibly clear. There's just been a big storm, but right now it doesn't look like there will be anything bad for at least a few days.
Okay.
I'd say we're probably good to set sail, Captain. Our vessel's not exactly up to par, but it'll have to do, I suppose.
Okay, well, it's not the best, but I guess it's what we got. Ragnar, if you could start loading as many provisions as you can into the boat, not too much, just enough to get us by. Thank you.
Wood and ale.
We need meat and ale. Anything else like medical supplies. That's but the meat and ale first and foremost.
What the hell is this brute doing? You can't load. It only fits us. You have to carry it on with you. You can't put it on first unless you want to sit on your meat.
There's a thing called backpacks, lady.
Oh, it just looked like he was throwing garbage onto the boat.
It's not garbage, it's provisions. We need How far is this island? How far is it going to take us to get there? How long?
It would be about maybe like 2 days travel. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh my god.
You know you can't drink seawater, right?
I have
Hold up.
I have
How many
water.
years is that?
It's a small year. Small, tiny little year.
How many sunrises and sun falls?
Two. I just hold up. I don't even hold two fingers like this.
No.
I hold up two fingers like this. Like one.
No, he cannot fucking see. Like he's like,
okay.
I mean, he has an eye patch. He doesn't have depth perception. And
Oh god. Okay.
you hold up two fingers and it just blurs into like just a blob.
See, you're making some type of gang symbol.
I would real quickly like to pull Duros and Captain William aside,
Yes,
just for a
yes.
split second. So,
Sure.
guys, 2 days isn't exactly very short. So, who's going to be
No.
sitting on Ragnar's lap? Because I don't exactly want to do it if I don't have to.
I mean, I guess I'm the captain. I'll bear this cross if I must.
Well, what about the girl?
Well, I was
I was
welcoming
about
you to
to
sit on
address
my
that.
lap if you wish.
Oh, I guess.
Well,
I
you
guess that would
guys
take away the problem.
Yes.
Doesn't
I
matter.
turn to the.
I will
turn to
gladly bear this burden for you.
I turn to the
Okay,
girl.
I guess that settles it.
Yeah. I turn to the girl and I'm like, okay. Say we take this boat and we head off. I presume you would wish to come with us.
I mean, you guys.
I mean, there's a lot of Marines over there. I mean,
Yeah,
you could probably find some more supplies. I guess I don't know.
I mean, it's not like I need you guys to protect me or anything, but I mean, you did kill those Marines, so I know we're not enemies at least, and I just think it, a bit safer if we stick together. Also, I'm worried about you guys. You guys might, you might need someone to protect you guys, actually, right? I don't want you guys to end up dead on an island, right? If I'm not around, I can't have that weighing on my conscience.
All
Send
right,
four
I'm
mans to
gonna
their death.
all right.
You enjoy that spirit of protection. A lady to protect a knight and a knight to protect a lady. This is beautiful.
All right. I really don't trust this lady.
Do you want to do an insight
What's
real
this
quick?
wrong? She seems so nice. You see how the Navy was treating her? That was terrible.
Do you
Okay,
want to do an insight to see if she's to tell maybe if she has malintent or lying or whatever?
Okay, let's do that first. I'll do an insight check first, and if that doesn't, we'll see where that goes.
Okay, I mean, just from your point of view, you can't really tell anything about her.
Okay.
From your point of view, you're not picking up on anything at all that to the point where you sort of think that she might be suspicious.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
If you are suspicious of her, why not just ask her?
Very Doris. We've already got.
I feel like you're not being very direct with us, and if you're going to be traveling with us, that's a problem. You understand we are pirates, and you keep saying you don't like pirates, and yet you're helping us.
I mean,
It's a little bit counterintuitive. That means something that is something but isn't something, Ragnar.
Yes.
No. She looks a little bit flustered, and she goes, right now the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is that not enough for you?
It is enough for me.
I
just
see
need-
two enemies and two friends in that.
Thank you, Ragnar.
Wait, which one of the pirate crew is an enemy?
Wait, yeah.
Wait, Ragnar.
He just said,
Are we
the
not
enemy of my
friends?
enemy is my
Are we
friend.
not
That means two
comrades?
enemies, one friend.
Oh,
Who am I swinging this axe against?
Yes, of course. It's like, all right, I will accept your. I'll trust you for now, but just understand that we will be keeping an eye on you. So,
yeah, and she is rubbing her
I will
arm.
stand down for now then, William.
While we're figuring all
Um,
this out, would I be able to do a check? Oh, sorry. Would I be able to do a check on the unconscious Navy scattered across the beach?
What are you
'Cause I know
looking
that
for?
we didn't kill them. So
Oh.
like,
No,
just to
that's
check
that's
if
what I was
they're
worried about. So here's the thing.
got you.
Setting out on a 2-day voyage without good provisions does not sound like a smart thing to do.
You have
So-
plenty
We have
of
meat.
You definitely have
Yes,
enough meat.
we need fresh water is what we need though.
Just squeeze the meat into water.
I'm not an idiot. I have water. I mean, I brought enough water to last me for a while here on the island. It should be enough for 2 days.
Very
She
well
has a
then.
Satchel of water on her,
She has like a rucksack.
like a gourd.
yeah. Yeah, water skin or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if it's good sailing weather and, I got Verona's go ahead and we have the necessary provisions, I would rather get out of here before any of those Marines wake up.
Okay.
Agreed.
So you guys
then.
get on. Who
We set
sits?
sail, men.
I will welcome any of you. Come,
So,
join me,
I am-
brothers.
I am the captain, so I have to be at the front of the ship to, guide us, of course.
Yeah.
And point in directions that Verona will tell me. But of course, that also means Duras will have to be sitting in the front, and I will sit in Duras.
Okay. So
I will
all right.
give you a booster seat so you may see farther.
You guys.
Yes. Thank you.
Must be pretty rough on your bottom.
I've my bottom has went through worst. I shall endure.
You start rowing, and then the wind catches your sails, and you start making your way across the sea.
I shout out, northwesterly, apparently, Verona. Guide us. And I'm assuming you have a compass, Verona. Yes, that was make sure to make.
Yes, we're heading in the right direction. Just keep
Okay.
that way, I guess.
I would love to talk to Pearl. She seems like a charming lady.
I whisper to Duras, I'm like, if I'm not mistaken, it would seem that you are rather smitten with this young lady.
No, I just like talking to people. What is romance you speak of?
You're a knight. I would understand that romance would be something that you would be rather acquainted with.
I love everyone equally.
Well, in the meantime, I can start roasting up some meat. I'm getting a little hungry here.
You can't start a
careful,
fire on the ship.
Careful. If I
Oh,
like,
I
like,
brought
what
all
do
this
you
firewood
do?
for no reason then.
Where are you keeping it? I don't even see it.
I mean, a little
Is it
bit of
in
wood, a
his
little
lap?
bit of meat.
She actually goes, Ragnar, pass me a slice of that raw meat.
Okay.
Wow,
Good.
She gives it back.
that is amazing. Can you show me how you did that to my meat?
I am rather intrigued as well.
Don't ask any questions.
Can you please blow my meat? My dear, like cooked meat. What's this wrong? Why is everyone looking at me funny? I just want my meat cooked. Oh, lovely.
Is this medium well?
I hope you guys like it.
I take a piece of meat and I start eating it like very slowly as I'm like staring at her.
Yeah, it's cooked. It tastes good.
I turn away from the crew,
I'm chomping down. This is delicious.
open
I
up my
must
mouth,
say-
and slide it in there.
I must say, and I'm sure many of you will also probably have known of this this legend. I've heard pray tell of those in the world with some mysterious abilities, and I can't help but feel that you are someone with said ability. Would you be, perhaps?
Abilities. It's ability. It's more like a curse.
Must be one of those strange fruit powers.
I've heard of this, yes. They're not very common, but the story goes you eat a fruit and the sea becomes your mortal enemy, yet you gain a power beyond imagining.
Oh, yes. I remember my great-grandfather telling me stories about this back in the day.
They're not really. You can call it powers, but yeah, to me, it's more of a burden.
It's all right. We all share many burdens, my dear lady. But together we share it as a crew, and a mighty crew we have become. So if you wish to divulge upon us, we have plenty of time to spare.
She suddenly, like, her expression changes from that sort of flustered, sort of angry look that she's been having, like that constant state of being pissed off that she was kind of having before, and now she kind of does look forlorn, and she goes, I'm sorry, guys. I feel a bit uncomfortable talking about it. I don't want to talk about it right now. Is that okay?
That is perfectly acceptable to me.
Very
What are
well.
we gonna do?
I'm a knight, I'm a gentleman. If you do not wish to speak, you will do in your own time.
Thank you, Doris. I could talk about
Time for a nap.
the island that we're going to if you prefer, changing the subject.
Not
Sure,
perhaps, but very well. What is the name?
The island's called Gallows Island. Pretty apt name. It's there is no navy presence on the island, but it does mean that they have quite a skewed sense of judgment. they punish all criminals, no matter how big the scale, with hanging.
Yes, I can see why you would feel very safe on an island like that.
Well, I'm not a criminal, so of course I would feel safe.
Hmm.
So it doesn't matter if you murder or if you, you steal some bread. It's at the gallows, but they love it. When I was there, they were doing a big event where they were hanging a few people, everyone cheering. It's crazy. Some people are there, they even commit crimes on purpose because they want to be a part of the hanging.
Oh my.
But
it sounds like a rollicking good time, does it not, lads?
I prefer a nice battle to the death, but I guess the hanging is an option.
Ragnar is fast asleep.
Ah, that man's snores could fell a tree.
So I mean that's why I eventually, it was the safest place I'd been, but it's why I did want it to be a place where I could be alone. But it's also why you guys need me there to.
Could you tell me where you're from originally, though? Where are you fleeing from all of this? I mean, we're pirates. I mean, we chose the open sea and open combat with the Marines, willingly. But about you just seem on the run from someone.
I don't trust you guys enough to tell you that. I would rather...
The feeling is mutual.
I would rather jump into the ocean right now than tell you that.
I'm wondering, actually, about that. Can you swim?
I've never been able to swim ever since I was a child. Not to lack of trying.
I give her such a judging look now.
I don't know why. It's just ever since I was a baby.
I wonder what type of island we're going to.
Go awake. It's good to see you, Ragnar. I hope you had a peaceful slumber, my friend.
Thank you, Doro.
You guys continue sailing, and time passes. You guys sing songs. You have your good times, and eventually you approach Gallows Island. It's quite a small island. It seems to be the island seems to be about just a town size, with like a forest as well. You pull up on the harbour of Gallows Island, and you could see immediately as you pull into the harbour of Gallows Island, there's a huge town square which borders the harbour, and on the town square are gallows. And there are 3 hanging dead bodies, and people just sort of walking around like it's no big deal.
Merrily, the name of the island has come to make sense to me.
So,
as I walk as depart the ship, yes.
You guys depart the ship, I assume.
Okay. Yes.
I wonder why those guys are hanging there.
As you
Seems they committed a crime.
I hazard they are merely napping, Ragnar. No need to be concerned with it.
It seems like a good time.
They are probably criminals or volunteers. I do not know which, but
volunteers.
I do not judge. We're all criminals here.
Just continue to follow me. I'll take you to the shipwright. He's a nice man. We had a brief conversation when I was here last, so he'll recognize me. So you need not worry. You start walking through this.
I don't say anything to her. I just waved like, go ahead.
You start walking through the sort of the coastline because it's along the coast, and you eventually get to this big building, and it looks like there's a ship that's sort of semi under construction there.
All right.
And the door, it's like there's no door, it's just an archway, and you can already see a man working on the ship. He's got goggles on, he's bald, he has a huge black mustache, and he's relatively muscular. And he's got big black gloves on. And
what a beautiful mustached man!
You say that out loud, and
I was gonna say,
the man turns around and goes, "Oi, who's there? Oh,
how goes it today, sir?
Customers, I assume. Come on in. He ushers you guys in.
I take off my my hat and I bow to him. He's like, welcome. Yes, this is my crew here.
Nice to meet you. He goes out for a handshake.
Okay.
What's up?
I'll give him a firm handshake.
Everyone takes turns shaking his hand. He's got a very strong grip. Him and Ragnar proper do a really good fucking manly hand thing.
You are a barbarian yourself.
No, I just exercise. I lift. You know how it be. I've been working on these. I'm not a fighter. I'm a shipwright.
I could see
see.
your place of business, your shop here is quite impressive, if I do say so myself.
Aye, it is very nice. So, you
It's
lost...
just... It just so happens that at this particular time, me and my crew are in the market for a new sailing vessel, if you get my means.
Aye, and it just so happens I'm cooking up a baby right here, ready to be sold. It's nearing completion, maybe just a couple of days.
I see.
You guys got the gold?
That seems to be an issue.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I am going to. All right, this is what I'm going to say. I'm gonna do a deception roll with this, but basically what I'm going to say is like when he asks that, like the gold, I'm like, so unfortunately we do not have it on us at the moment, but do not worry, I am good for it. We will provide you the gold when the ship is completed. We just must, pick it up first. It's just, you know how these things go, of course.
I don't think me an idiot. I'm not some lousy shipwright that works on one of those Navy-sanctioned islands.
Well,
I know you lot of pirates. I know the type of... You're gonna wait for me to complete the ship and then just steal the damn thing.
No, sir. See, we're finishing this fine... Okay, go
It
ahead.
is 2 days away from completion on purpose, my good lad. I don't complete the ship until I get the money. That way it won't be stolen from me from...
That is the true mark of a true shipwright right there.
I've been in this job for a long time. No pirates, well, most pirates don't get the better of me.
I understand. Quick maneuver
William.
there. Yes.
Back in my hometown, when I used to make houses for people, sometimes they didn't have gold, but they would trade goods or services, for example.
We could give her the girl.
Yeah.
I heard that.
I don't believe that is the correct barter offer here, but perhaps we can do a service for you, good sir, with a mustache so fine.
Well, there is something you lot could do for me. It means quite a lot to me. I can't do it myself.
Is it perhaps one ship worthy?
Give or take. I may want some meat on top of it.
I
see you have a bag here.
Yes.
Wait, how much meat do we have left, guys?
You have a lot of
Ragnar
meat.
ate a lot back on the
No,
ship.
he had the perfect perception roll. He has a lot of meat.
That's right.
Oh.
I have infinite meat.
We also have some firewood for your forge if you would require that. It's just just a trifle to offer you, just in our good graces, of course.
I am not short on wood. We have a whole forest out there. I go chopping every morning.
I am
Shipwrighting
just
in the
trying to be kind, sir. I just simply desire your ship. I can tell you're the best here in town. What is it you desire of us? And we will, within reason, of course.
He takes off his goggles and he puts them on top of his forehead like that. I'm not going to do that because
What
I
happened
can't
to his
see.
eyes?
You lot came
Ragnar it's fine. Continue.
You lot came around right at a good time. See my son, my pride and joy. He went missing not but a few days ago, and I've asked around a little bit, but I haven't been able to get any information.
Yes, the Navy is useless. But don't worry, I would be glad to assist you.
That would mean the world
If
to
it
me.
means this fine craftsmanship, then yes, my crew is at your disposal.
Thank you very much. I truly appreciate your generosity.
I will ask, however, that you don't perhaps sell this ship or take up any offers while we are participating.
If you're out looking for my son, I will not sail this vessel.
Fine then, everything is merry then, gentlemen. Now, and lady as well.
That unless, of course, your bodies turn up dead, then I'll have no choice.
We are a motley crew, sir. We've been through quite a much. We were just actually in a shipwreck only mere days ago, so we are used to putting life and limb out in danger into the sea. Where was the last place that you saw your son, that we may begin to check?
He regularly goes to drink at the Sparrow Eye Tavern. One night he went out, never came back.
Very well. We shall begin our search at once.
His name? Before you leave without knowing the fucking name of my child.
I didn't leave yet.
His name
That's
is...
our captain.
His name is
Very
Similian.
eager.
Similian. Fridgeworth.
Similian. Yes, Fridgeworth.
That's my last name.
Yes.
Sorry, I misread. Frigworth.
Frigworth, I was going to say.
I misread my...
Well,
I misread
names
my,
can change.
my birth certificate. Sorry, I sometimes forget. I had my birth certificate up here. Misread Frigworth, Fridgeworth. I don't know what a fridge is.
we're all used to hanging out. We're all used to hanging out with Ragnar, so that shouldn't so you just forgot your name. It's fine. That's normal in our midst. Yeah.
Mr. Fridgeworm. I too have lost a son. I know how you feel. We will make sure.
We have a lot in common, you and I feel.
I got you, man.
This is a beautiful brotherhood. It brings a tear to my eye.
I may not be the smartest, but I could swing an axe. If anyone's taking your son, we'll be sure to take care of them.
Aye, thank you a lot.
Pearl, would you like to accompany us, or would you rather just stay here?
I mean, I guess you need someone, just in case things get hairy, so I will come with you guys. She puts her hands on her hips.
Against my better judgment, and at Duras's request, very well, you may accompany us.
Okay, so you guys gonna head off? So as you head out of the shipwright and you look upon the town, behind the town center there is sort of a row, like a marketplace of shops and stuff. And flanking that, there's various different houses that people live in, and then you see in the distance atop a hill there's quite a fancy looking house. But not that far off from the shipwrighty. Still along the coastline is you can see from a distance is the inn and it's quite obvious the inn because it has a huge wooden cutout of a sparrow on front of it, and the sparrow has like huge eyes. Like they're just like woo.
So we could so we spot it pretty quickly then.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, I take it this to be the place. Men, on deck. We're going in.
For investigation and a merry drink.
Yes.
You guys swing open the doors of the tavern.
Okay.
So
I perceive the crap out of this tavern.
You scan around. It's quite dark and dingy. There's not too many people in here. There's obviously a man working behind the counter. He has little glasses on and hair that's like waxed down over his head, like this. Glasses similar to mine actually. And he's sort of wiping the counter. In the corner, you see a man dressed quite ruggedly. He has a bandana on, and quite a significant nose, I would say. It's quite long. He's got his feet up on the table, and he's swigging back a drink. And then in the other corner, you see two men, and they look like they're playing some sort of card game. One is bald, an older fellow, and the other one looks quite young.
Well, I'm gonna turn to my crew and be like, well, in my line of work, I think I know where to accrue some information. If one of you would like to go up to the bar and ask for the assistance of the bartender, I'm going to go address the people. And I put on my bicorn hat and I walk over to the table where the people are playing cards.
Yeah.
And I will gladly...
Girls, I will leave the bartender to you. I'm going to go have a drink.
No worries, my friend. Let's us both have a drink as we talk to the bartender.
I mean, you've got to order a drink from the bartender.
I guess I'm just going to go stand in the corner and keep watch in case something goes south.
That's
okay, girls, let's head towards the bar.
Yes, a merry drink of brothers.
Which angle do you want to take this first? Do you want to, because me at the card table or at the bar? Yeah. I was going to the card table by myself. Verona, if you want to come, you can. Just
okay. We'll do card table
I'll come
first.
over here.
It's bartender. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go up to the table, William and Verona, and you see the old man. He's there. He's got like a long grey beard. As you get closer, you notice it. And a younger looking fellow, maybe like 16, is there? And they are playing.
16?
Yeah, they're just playing cards. They're having a jolly old time.
Okay. I walk up and I'm like, Aye there today, gents. Fine morning we're having.
Oh, good morning. I've
Good
not
morning
seen
to you,
lot
sir.
around here. Tourists
Yes,
to Gallows Island.
I shake his hand. I'm like, yes.
Shake
but
his wrinkly
rather,
old arm.
we did not plan on arriving here, but as you know, the winds carry the ship and we just arrive.
Oh, well, I guess so. I mean, whenever we have stragglers come in, nobody ever wants to come here unless they're on the run from something. So,
Well, isn't that all of us a little bit there, old timer, huh?
no,
I
am not on the run from anyone. I'm an upstanding citizen, and you will respect that.
Very well, sir. I grab a chair and I just kind of like sit down at the table, and I'm like, "You, room for one more at your humble game."
Yeah, okay.
I'm a rather adept with cards myself. Only if you desire, of course.
Oh, fair enough. Well, little Timmy, you good with this strange man playing with us? Yeah, my mother always said, make sure to play card games with strangers. They always have the best money.
Your mother is a wise one, I must say, little Timmy.
So,
Verona, would you like to have a hand as well? I hope you don't mind, my man here.
Ah, Verona, what a
pass,
lovely
Captain.
name. Oh, okay. Sorry, pardon. I thought you were a woman, but I could see that you were clearly not. That's okay. You can join in too. Do you lovely fellows have money that you can wager?
I thought we were just a kindly, friendly game, and perhaps maybe the money can flow later.
Oh, fair enough. We can have a friendly game if you are
Very well.
okay with that. Little Timmy, guess you're not making those big money today.
Aw, shucks. Oh, well.
Well, it depends, little Timmy. It depends on what information you can provide me. But let's play a hand first. So what I'm going to do is I just want to play like a hand, just normally.
Oh, they both got
There's like
seconds.
Ragnar and Duros, aren't there?
Okay, so Verona wins, but everyone played really badly. Everyone played
Easy as
terribly.
Verona, pair of twos, you won.
So yeah,
Everybody else had crap.
it's the worst game. Like everyone has their worst game ever, and Verona kind of just wins by not being the worst.
Well, like my
wow.
great uncle McGillicuddy once said, if you play without coin, you're bound to have a boring time. Oh, great uncle McGillicuddy. May his bones rest in that friar in peace. Anyway, I was wondering if you chaps could help me out here. Are you familiar with the local shipwright? His son has seemed to have been gone missing, and
Little Timmy, isn't Similian one of the friends of yours?
Yeah. He's not been showing up to classes recently, and I got really concerned. I thought he was just sick. This is the first time I've heard of him actually going missing.
when was the last time you saw him, little Timmy?
About-
I'm sorry, but must I continue insisting calling you little Timmy? I don't know if that's very offensive.
Well, yeah, you've got to think. Big Timmy's my dad.
It's
Oh,
me.
of course.
I'm
Yeah,
Big
yes,
Timmy.
of course, obviously.
You respect us. Call me Big Timmy. Call him Little Timmy. And he's got an older brother which is bigger than Little Timmy but littler than Big Timmy. And if you don't call him littler than Big Timmy, older, young, I messed up. He looks down at his cards.
Old
age is getting to me.
You might want to.
My son would kill me. But yeah, if you don't call him smaller than Big Timmy, bigger
You have
than
a
Little
very
Timmy.
interesting naming scheme in your family. I love it, those.
But my great granddad, the biggest Timmy, he was renowned. He was renowned.
Ah, biggest Timmy. Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
you know of biggest Timmy?
I have heard the legends of the biggest Timmy across the seas where I grew up. The biggest
know-
Timmy.
He was pretty big.
Quite the
He
legend.
was the one that built the gallows that we currently use. That's why across the
yes.
gallows it says Timmy Gallows.
Hey, Duros, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go take a piss.
Hey, I will join you, brother. We can piss together.
But anyway, I asked. Yeah, so little Timmy is like, what was the last time you saw the son of the Smith?
About two days ago. He said he was going out drinking, but I didn't want to go out, and so I stayed at home.
Do you know where he went drinking?
Well, here, Sparrow's Eyes Tavern. But when I came by the next day, he wasn't here, and I thought he just got sick or something. Maybe he got food poisoning. The food in this place is absolutely dreadful. I mean, isn't that right, Big Timmy?
That's right, Little Timmy.
Tell you what, little Timmy, let's have another hand right here, and if I happen to win, maybe you could tell me anything that you happen to be leaving out at the moment. I'm not
Okay.
accusing you of anything, mind. I just
Well, there
you
must
know,
be
let the
something that.
cards-
Hold up.
let's let the
Then what do I
cards
get if
decide.
I win? Little Timmy plays big.
This here spoon, little Timmy, is a family heirloom passed down from my grandmother.
A spoon? We haven't had spoons on this island for years. I will play for that for 100%. You don't need to convince me of anything.
Well, yes, you see, Timmy, this spoon can be used for a variety of things.
For
You can
soup.
drink
For
soup
soup.
with it. Yes, soup
We've
is
had
the
to
mine.
drink soup by the edge of the bowl for years. Daddy.
Well, no longer.
Big Timmy.
With this magnificent spoon, you'll be the talk of the town, little Timmy.
It's that damn mayor. He doesn't let us have spoons. But if I as long as I hide this spoon, it'll be okay.
So, we're gonna play another hand. I am gonna attempt to cheat it.
You cheat so well that you trick him into thinking that he's winning for a really long time. Eventually, when you do win, not only do you win more information, but you also win a solid 10,000 berries.
I was like, little Timmy, that's a good hand, but unfortunately, I have to say the cards are in my favor this day.
Darn. I knew that spoon was too good to be true. Okay.
I'm Scoop. Don't worry there.
I'm a man of my word.
I feel you will find a spoon at some point, so I'm shoveling all the money into like my pocket and putting the spoon back in my bag and everything. Little Timmy.
I promised Similian I wouldn't tell him this, but
as per agreement, what else haven't you told me yet?
Well, yeah, it's true that he came to the Sparrow's Eye Tavern, but he came here for a particular reason, which was he was going to buy some substances. I obviously didn't want to tell that because substances aren't particularly the most legal. They're fine. He met up with someone in the tavern who was going to sell him substances, and
I can understand why that behavior would not be accepted on this island. I kind of look out the window at the gallows. Yes. So if he went up to with the bartender, then perhaps know of these substances which you speak. Because I asked, is he the one that the son spoke to?
He wasn't the person he was meeting with. I didn't know who he was meeting with, but the bartender is very observant. He does see a lot of things. It's those glasses of him. They give him +1 to perception.
I look at little Timmy and I just kind of I smile and I slap him on the shoulder. I'm like, you did good, little Timmy. Someday, I believe you will at least have 1 spoon, nay, maybe even 2 spoons in your collection.
Man, I hope so. You hear that, Big Timmy? One day I'll have 2 spoons. 2 spoons. He wipes a tear from his eye.
At least I could die knowing that I've seen a spoon.
I take out the spoon once more. I'm just like, well, I can't give it to you, mind you, but if you could etch this memory into your minds, then yes. I at least did my job. I'm glad that I could provide you.
I advise you put it away as soon as you can before I go crazy.
I put it away.
Oh, hello. What can I interest you in today?
Oh, yes. Well, first off, we would definitely enjoy a drink together. Me and Ragnar, we've had a long day, haven't we, my friend?
Tell me about it. I could go for an ale right about now.
Drinks are about 500 berries.
Do we have that right now?
I don't know what berries.
Well, then I suppose
you can put it on. You can put it on that guy in the corners tab.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, here's 2 ales coming up.
Here you go, my good sirs.
This looks amazing. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Ah, yes, delicious.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Now, my friend, I have something I wish to ask of you. Have you noticed any sort of shady folk wandering these parts in the last few days?
A single bead of sweat drips down his face. He goes,
No, I have no idea what you are talking about.
Now, Mr. Bartender, you have a lovely bar here. We wouldn't want any trouble in here, and especially not any of pirate folk or anything like that. Would you mind telling us what you know?
Okay, I was paid a lot of money not to share this, so don't tell anyone that I told you. But I know if I don't tell you, you're going to crush my skull, and then I don't want that to happen. But if I told people, they said they would crush my skull, and I just want my skull to remain uncrushed. Thank you very much. So...
Don't worry, friend. I will not crush any skulls as long as we get our information. We are here to protect.
All right.
I mean, I can't make any promises.
Yes, well, my boy, so watch out. You better tell us.
Listen to me. So, okay, what I saw, wait, what are you asking me? You asked me if there's any suspicious characters.
Yes, or if something happened to a certain person named Similian, if you would know.
Similian, yeah. So, he came in here with one of the anglers, and they took him to the alleyway outside. I don't know what happened after that, but I heard screaming, and then when the angler came back in here, different angler, and he gave me some money not to tell anyone about it.
So you don't know the identities of any of these anglers, do you?
Well, they're a crew. They're a pirate crew. You know how to the anglers? They're led by Rodney Poldark. They're a band of really perturbed fishermen.
Where would they reside in this fair city?
Oh, I don't know that, but you'd have to find another way of getting that information. All I know is that I know of the crew. They're a menace. And if something's happened to Similian, it's definitely happened to him. I'd just say look at the alleyway. There might be something there that could help you.
Well, thank you. Let us have another drink, my friend Ragnar. How would you say another round before we go outside and do that?
That sounds amazing, Duros.
The drinks are on the house. Please don't crush. Please don't
Why,
crush
how
me.
generous of you.
Very generous.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
You are my friend now.
Yeah, wait, really? Really?
Yes, of course. You are a very nice gentleman. We would never dream of crushing your skull in a million years. You are now part of my comrades.
Ever since my wife died, I've not really had any friends. So that makes me
Pour yourself a drink, my friend. Drink with us.
That makes
Have a
me
drink
so
with us.
happy. That makes me... Thank you. Do you mind if I also have a drink? I was just sort of standing here and I saw you guys drinking and I like alcohol too.
A drink for the lady, of course. Here, have some of mine.
If she's with you, then it's on the house. You get three more alcohols.
We're getting smashed. We're getting drunk.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Gentlemen, I have procured us funds. Also, if you want anyone in this town to do anything, just show them a spoon. Don't ask me why. Just show them a spoon.
A spoon, I see. I will keep that in mind, fair captain.
Yes. All right. So, we discovered that the missing boy, Similian, he might have been in purchase of some strange substance here at this inn 2 days past.
And we have discovered that a group of pirates named the Anglers have taken our boy, and perhaps there's a clue in this alleyway.
Ah, I see. The mystery is afoot after all. The ground is on me, Captain. The tavern keeper. And I throw down however much.
You have more friends than I thought you did. It's on the house.
Well, I'm out of my word. The man over in the corner was going to pay for our first round.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, it's
Ragnar would never lie.
it's on the house now, so you don't need to pay anything.
Ah, lovely, lovely.
I love this man. Well done.
This is my finest drinking establishment in this entire city. It's only the second place I've been in this city, granted, but I really, truly love it.
You notice that even though you're inside, Pearl still has her hood up.
All right.
This is amazing stuff, innkeeper. Could I get some more? Yes, of course. Amazing. More, please. Yeah,
Oh, my.
Okay.
Oh, very well. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so.
She drinks more than you, Ragnar.
Let's see how she can walk after that.
Feels good.
Okay. Well, suppose we should go check on an alleyway.
Yes, indeed, Captain. I will very well lead the charge to make sure you are well protected.
Thank you. I mean, I don't think this is something that requires all of us. It could just be me and Duros. You can stay in here and keep watch on Pearl if you so desire. If you want to come, it's fine. I'm just.
Do not need anyone to keep watching me. I can keep watch of myself.
Well,
but if
I'm gonna
any,
keep watch
if any of these strong men want to stay here and have more drinks with me, then they can. She sort
I'll
of
stay here
slips.
and keep an eye on the barkeep and his ale.
I'll stay here as well.
A very keen eye,
Well,
Ragnar.
Ragnar Verona, we shan't be long. Come along, Duros. Let's go. Let's go find a mystery, I suppose.
As you go into the alleyway, it's relatively bare, but you can smell sort of the stench of blood.
That is a smell that most of us are quite acquainted with, if I do say so myself.
Yes, I was bleeding earlier today.
Yes. Well, no, that was 2 days ago, but.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Are you still bleeding, Duros? You might have accidentally nicked an artery.
And
It's so good.
Well,
It must
considering that the Anglers are their preferred name, I could see the connection.
It's strange that they carry such great bait wherever they go and drop it in such great quantities.
It's a shame they are wasting it. We should honestly, maybe I'm actually tempted to keep this if it's that good quality fishing bait.
Follow the worms, Captain. Maybe they're spilling a passage for us to follow. Follow the worms.
Okay, I attempt to follow the
the worm trail. Okay, you start looking to see if there's like a worm trail, but as it leads back to it leads down another alleyway and then
it's the worms get sort of less and less, and then the worm trail like runs out.
It would seem the trail goes cold here, Duros.
We can ask who sells these worms.
Yes. Very well then. I think that's all we can tell from here.
So you walk back into the tavern, bag full of worms.
Yes.
Welcome back, laddies.
We have a bag of worms, lads. The finest
Beautiful.
quality fishing bait this side of the Grand Line.
Look at these worms. They're amazing.
Are we planning a fishing trip, boys?
Well, we can now.
So you come back in with a bag of worms.
What can you tell me about these worms, sir?
Worms?
We found them strewn about your alley. They are not the regular kind of crappy worms. These are very high-quality worms.
Oh, yeah, of course, yes. I mean, only one place I know sells worms like these. It's Mort's fishing supplies. He's quite popular, but
My grandmother also told me never trust a man named Mort.
yeah. Well, they call him Mort the Wart.
Oh, now I definitely don't trust him.
But that's all I know. I would tell you
well.
everything I knew. You guys are very scary, and I like my body the shape it is.
Do
Very
you think
well.
we should go ask the Timmies, Captain?
The Timmies
Timmies.
might perhaps. Well, I mean, where is perhaps Mort the Wart's shop at?
Oh, it's
barkeep?
just on the main shopping district. You got various different shops, and it's quite near the harbour area, obviously, because fishermen need to be
Very
able
well.
to get there.
Have some worms for your trouble.
Oh, thank you very much. Tastes great. Thank you very much.
Not the preferred use, but they are an excellent source of fiber, I must say. So, and zero carbs. So,
Great. Well,
I love this guy. What a character.
What a splendid barkeep. I was not expecting such great humor from you as well.
you are okay in my books. What is your name, barkeep? I don't think I got.
oh, my name.
It's okay if you forget it. We often do that on our own. It's all right.
It's Tillery Nesberg.
Tillery Nesberg. That name shall be put down when I become the greatest pirate in the world. We will remember you, Tillery Nessenberg.
Wait, you guys are pirates?
Looks can be deceiving.
No! That was just a joke, you see. We are merely travelers escorting this woman and helping out a local shipwright, of course. You can understand humor where you hear it.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd say it is to Mort's the Wart's shop that we hitherto next, gentlemen.
I think this time I'm
Sounds
going to
good,
join you guys in leaving the shop. Otherwise, I'm going to drink this man dry.
I mean, if our bard... I mean, you could probably just take some extra ale for the road if you desire. He has offered us all courtesies.
Yeah. I mean,
I do not wish to burden this man anymore. The drinks were quite delicious. Thank you so much.
That they were. Very
Ragnar
well, then,
leans
man.
over and grabs a little bottle of ale and sneaks it in his pocket. Thank
bottle
you
of
again,
ale.
Kill Nesberg.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
I'm gonna get my ale bottled, please. With a nice little plastic cap on the top. Bottle of
Yes.
ale? Are you kidding me? They have mugs, and they have barrels. A barrel is not big enough to fit in your pocket, Ragnar.
Ragnar just grabs the barrel, puts it over his shoulder, walks out.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Ragnar grabs a barrel, and then he's like, "Well, I can't get this through the door. I guess I can't bring it with me." Big sad.
You guys
sad.
venture into the town. The Timmies wave you on your way out.
Fare thee well, little Timmy. Keep those eyes on the prize.
You guys go back into town. It's a beautiful day. Everything's lovely. Sun is shining.
On the dead bodies on the gallows.
Yeah. It smells, but it seems like people are used to it. The entire sort of city reeks of dead bodies and fish.
Oh, by the way, men, I forgot earlier. We share our winnings. Of course, are all part of the same cruise. Yeah. So 2,000, right? Wait. Yeah. Wait. Why do I give one to the girl? The girl's not really part of our crew yet.
That's okay. You don't need to give any to me.
I mean, we
no, I
just
know-
met you.
yeah,
I don't know why you would presume you are.
No. I didn't. I didn't presume anything. I'm happy that you got that money.
and I'm happy to have this alcohol that I had.
Very well then. Onward to more to the watch. I just cut her off.
You walk down the road, and then you eventually get to the entrance of the fisherman's shop. And
Hey
it has a
Verona,
huge-
before we enter this shop, do you mind holding on to my money? I'm not very good with these berries or whatever the hell you guys call it.
I got you, Ragnar. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding.
Okay. Good day, shopkeep.
Hello. Are you here to buy some worms? Or would you like
Perhaps,
to buy?
sir, perhaps, but rather I would like for you to tell me something about these specimens.
Oh, my special
okay.
worms. Okay. Where did you get these? They're my special.
We found them,
produce,
as a
and I've
matter
not-
of fact. Quite a interesting story. We found them on the ground behind the local inn.
Oh,
Wiggling very, very emphatically.
and why are you here?
This is a rather sweaty town. Well, it seems that right now we are searching for a missing individual, and through one thing leads to another, these worms seem to be connected to this individual's disappearance. He's the son of the local shipwright.
Oh,
And I can't help but feel that you know something about this individual.
I know nothing. And would
May
you
I
like
introduce you to my friend? May I introduce you to my friend Ragnar?
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Mort. My name is.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what's going on, but my friend William here is very interested in some things you have to say to him.
Okay.
I would just say right out of the gate, sir, it would be in your best interest to not lie in the presence of Ragnar.
Oh, okay. I don't want
Allow me to reword my question. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I don't want to compromise my position with them.
Very well. Would these individuals perhaps be the anglers?
Yes. Well, you know about the anglers.
We haven't heard the name yet.
I make a special
Let me
delivery
add,
for them.
Ragnar hates lies.
Okay, I make a special delivery for them every week of this type of bait. I don't know what they do with it. I never see them fishing, but they may. I deliver it personally.
Where
Do you
perhaps
spill
do
any on the
you?
ground?
Where perhaps?
Where perhaps do you deliver them to?
If you promise you don't tell anyone I know, and also, you promise that this big guy doesn't smash my nose.
Well, I can't promise anything,
My
but
nose- my nose
he
is the only thing.
He does listen to my worry. I am the captain. I can only promise you so much. That is really up to you, honestly, if he doesn't beat your brain.
Okay. I deliver them, and please don't tell anyone about this because it's a big secret, and only I know.
Where do the worms lie?
They have their base in the wine cellar of the mayor's mansion.
Lovely.
To the
capital.
mayor's mansion!
To the wine!
I just like capital.
Okay, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah, you can have a worm for your trouble, sir. In fact, have two. I can tell that you are quite fascinated by them.
Also, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
We're already performing a favor for one individual today, but if the price is right, our commission does go up.
So if they do ask where you found the information from, don't just say anything because they'll suspect.
Oh,
They'll suspect
no,
me.
no,
Please,
sir,
please say that you got your information from Gene the Clean.
Is Gene the Clean an individual that would suffer because of this accusation?
He's the only other person that knows, so they would believe that. I'm trying to
So
protect.
you're trying to cover your own, are you?
I mean, yeah, I did
I
help
like you, sir.
Yeah, and he always bullies me anyway because I'm Mort the Wart, and I have ugly warts all over my body, and he's Gene the Clean because he has perfect clear skin.
Are you two brothers, perhaps? That seems like a rather odd, your nicknames happen to be even out to each other, opposites.
When
My friend, do not worry, your warts mean nothing to me. I have scars all over my body. Every inch of me is covered in nasty scars and bruises. But that's not change what's inside, and that is the heart. It is beautiful and bountiful, my friend. You could have a beautiful heart.
Wow, thank you. Nobody's ever said that to me before. You know what? Have this hat.
A lovely hat. Thank you, sir.
It's on the house.
So then, I suppose we must be off now to the anglers.
1 second here, Captain. I've got one thing to ask Mort before we go.
Would you like a fishing rod? They do seem rather pristine.
What do you want to know?
Tell us about this mayor of yours. I hear he doesn't like spoons.
I mean, yeah, he has a fear of spoons. Some man came by many years ago, and he said that a spoon would be his demise, and now he outlawed all spoons. And
This is a strangely curious prophecy.
I know it makes no sense to me, but I'm fine without spoons. I just eat fish, and you can eat a fish with a knife and fork.
Thank you, Mort. You've been a great help.
Has your mayor also outlawed the spork?
I don't know what a spork is.
It's like a spoon and a fork.
That sounds terrible. Why would anyone make that or use that?
It's actually the finest utensil this side of the red line, and I guarantee you, your life will change for the better. Once we I can't even right now. We should just go.
Thanks for the hat, my friend.
You're welcome.
You do look rather dashing in that hat there.
What a beautiful hat.
You're so fancy.
You make your way out of the fisherman place.
Durek is gun ho. We know where we need to go. To the mayor's mansion.
Do we still have the girl with us? Pearl?
Yes.
Yeah, she's still with us.
She's been awfully quiet.
Can I just say that I'm not a big fan of this Mort, the Mort guy?
Hey, don't be so mean to him. He's a poor, unfortunate soul. I can't imagine being all watered. I mean...
What type of man sells out his friend? Clean, the clean.
I don't think they were friends, Ragnar.
They sounded more like
Again.
enemies to me.
Ragnar, it is not the scars or how you look on the outside, but the lovely gruff inside that you have too, my friend.
I
sorry.
I just understand being in a desperate situation like that. I mean, if...
A real man stands up for himself,
You
lives
see-
his life like an open book.
I mean, I obviously would sell you guys out if it meant I could keep my life.
Yes, Pearl, of course. Ha ha.
If you would die because of such information, I would gladly you lead them to me, so I will defeat them for you, if ever the chances arise.
Okay.
Men, we make for the mayor's manor. However, I will say one stipulation. For this particular instance, we are not pirates.
Got it.
Okay.
So, what are we then?
We are, I guess, just adventurers, I suppose. Or perhaps a traveling circus. You know, whichever.
Well, I have a fisherman hat. Perhaps I could pass as a fisherman.
I think you could.
You guys walk along the path to the mayor's manor. It is on top of a hill.
Well, I've been in this situation before more times than I can count. I mean, rushing the place is probably not the best opportunistic thing right now. We could try to ease our way in, though I'm not sure they might allow all of us in at once. That might be a little bit too much of a tall order.
What do you think, Ragnar, my friend? Do we just go up to the man and ask to let us in?
That sounds like a brilliant plan. I don't see how it could go wrong at all.
What do you think, Verona?
Well, if you guys can distract the guard, perhaps I could jump over the fence and unlock it from the other side.
Well, I'm sure he has an interesting story. I would be glad to talk to the guard.
Very well, then. Here's the plan, then. Verona, if you and Ragnar would try to seek out another way in, perhaps me and Duras could distract the guard for long enough.
Is that the plan, Captain?
I would say that is the plan. I think me and Duras can handle distracting the god. All right. I will saunter. I will walk with like a swagger in my step, you know.
Oi, oi, oi. What's all this then?
Good morning. Lovely day, is it not? The sun is shining. The wind is blowing through the gallows below.
You like my hat, good sir?
I see you're a fisherman.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes, of course. He is one of the finest, I have to say, I've met in my travels.
So, what you guys want with the mayor? Or do you have another reason why you're here?
Well, you see, we are travelers, sir. My business is entertainment, and must I say, I've been to many islands. I've been in the sitting rooms of many a lord and a lady, and I have to just spread my mystical wiles.
Very impressive.
Yes, I am quite talented, I must admit, humbly, of course. So I only ask that if your mayor of this humble town is interested in such tricks, I can entertain. I have
You
many more
know
tricks where that
what?
came from.
You know, he's been quite bored of it as of late. You might be just the thing he needs. Stay here, be a dear. I will just be going in and I will talk to him myself and I'll come out and give you the verdict.
Verona, I'm gonna attempt to throw you over this gate.
Wait, what?
I threw him a little hard there.
Come over here. The guard's gone like toward the gate. Is there any way you can unlock the gate from your end? All right.
Maybe
all right.
Open up the gate.
Hold on. I'm going to actually try to think about this for a second. You know, honestly, I think the best thing that we should honestly do is if me and Duras, because the guard's going to come back pretty soon. If me and Duras stay at the gate, you guys could sneak into the manor, Verona, and you could, figure out what you can like watch and look around and see what's going on.
But what about Ragnar? He's still outside.
Where am I? Where am I? Where did everyone go? How do I get back?
I could attempt to sway the guard. I think I'm on the guard's good side. I might be able to sway him an extra admittance in here. I can make him out to be one of my partners in my magical act.
They said he was in the wine cellar, right?
Yes, he was.
Do you not want to look around, just in case there might be some sort of way into the wine cellar that doesn't involve actually going into the manor?
Wow, what a brilliant young lady!
Well,
Listen,
I'm the captain.
You guys can all be stupid. Like, let's walk into the mayor's manor and just be like, we're here to fight some pirates that live underneath you. But listen,
I don't mind a good battle. A good battle.
I haven't
plan at all.
I haven't been with you guys for very long, but if Doris tries to do anything sneaky, it seems like everyone within a 12-mile radius can hear the clap of his ass cheeks.
Well, that's quite true, young lady. Rather bold of you to say, but I'm a little embarrassed.
Then.
Just a suggestion. I mean, after all, you are the captain here.
Verona, what would you prefer to do here? Because you might be able to like unlock the gate, come out, and
I suppose it would be a little easier on our parts if we were to try to sneak around and look for a way in.
Very well then. So I guess you could just unlock the gate and come out. Yeah. This is your trial one to possibly be a trial member on this crew.
Okay.
Please take care, Ragnarok. Not Ragnarok. Take care of... That is my nickname for him, because he brings the mighty hammer of Mjolnir down to all of the peasants below.
Who says I want to be part of your filthy pirate crew? Okay, I'll
We've
go.
been palling around with this all day.
Listen,
so
I'm just here because I feel guilty if you guys all died, okay? And it's not for any personal reasons.
What? Fine, whatever. Just wander off and fall into the ocean. That would... Okay, lovely. All right. Okay. All right. So, Verona, head on out. Man, it's really taking that guard's taking a long ass time. Really not, man. But yeah, okay. We'll do that then.
Hey, Ragnar, down here. Look down.
Oh,
Hi.
sorry.
And she
Hi,
looks
nice
up.
to meet you. You sound a lot like a woman I knew named Pebble.
It's me, Pearl, you idiot. Listen,
Ah, yes, Pearl.
come with me. Where your captain needs you.
Oh, yes, I haven't seen those men in a good amount of time.
And take my hand because you'll obviously get lost.
Wow, you actually have surprisingly big hands for a tiny woman. I think Doros is going to be jealous.
Okay. So now, okay.
Well, no, really. I would love to hold your hand too, Ragnar, anytime.
Likewise.
Ragnar, you are the spirit and backbone of this crew, I must say.
Thank you, William. Love you too, brother.
Bring it in. Well, yeah, let's just all go together and the guard will just assume we left. It's fine.
Is Doros coming with you?
Well, this is a predicament.
You could stay behind if I don't know how good if you could deceive the guard, but that's
I don't wish to leave you behind. I wish to be a part of this adventure in case anything happens.
Okay.
true. I guess Tourist is going to come with us then.
Okay.
Lovely.
Try taking very slow, deliberate steps. Maybe
The
that'll
entire earth shakes. You hear like a voice from inside, but it sounds like it's very far away. So you have a certain amount of time to look around before someone comes out. You look around the side, and you actually notice down the side there's a slope with stairs leading down and a little door on the side, like to the basement.
Duros, how are you with stairs?
I can climb stairs. I am very athletic. Do not insult
I
me.
didn't say I was not questioning your
Listen,
climbing ability.
I don't think we can trust us in this sort of department. I feel like we need to be more fast than we need to be sneaky. Let's just go.
Fine, very well then. Make to it, men!
We are not pirates. We are not pirates.
We're here for perfectly legal
I have
reasons.
a fancy hat. I'm a fisherman.
Nothing conspicuous here. He is just a fisherman.
You guys go down the stairs and you try the door, but it's locked.
I can pick that. I have thieves' tool. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Ragnar, Plan B.
All right.
You
At this point, we don't really care about being loud. We're just trying to be fast. I can just swing my axe at this thing.
So William, you are so bad at lock-picking this door, you actually reinvent the lock into which it can never be opened again.
Oh my god.
I put the thing in and I just jam it in and it snaps off and no key can ever be put in this thing again.
I
Here's
will
how this
help
goes
him
down.
gladly break that door down.
You fail to crack it open, and Doris pushes you to a side, and with the help of Ragnar, you burst the door open. It flies off its hinges, flies across the wine cellar, and you hear a ah! And as you look in, you see the door has now on the ground, and you see a squashed body of a pirate up against the wall. He is dead.
How impressive of us.
Wait a second, men!
Very well done, Ragnar. That door stood no chance.
Ragnar, you have bested many doors in my day, but I must say, sir, this is your magnum opus. Get it? Open this. Get it? Get it? Ben, do you get it?
I don't.
Please laugh at my joke.
He's
Captain, this is...
I look down at the crushed body and are you Similian, sir?
the crushed body looks very much like a pirate, and not and he's also dead. So
Yes. Okay. Well,
but you do notice he looks like
he doesn't look like a Similian.
He's got a big tattoo on his arm of a worm and a big tattoo on the other of a fish.
He was very dedicated to his craft, it seems. Duris, you must work on getting a fish tattoo, apparently. That's what all the fishermen do.
Well, all right. I suppose I could put a tattoo on my arm.
You're now in this basement area. Yes. There's wine barrels sort of lining the walls. And there is... it's a long sort of rectangle room. And at the end, you can sort of see a passageway down the left. Some more stairs going down.
All right. Well, we've already made quite an entrance. I would say onward.
We are now pirates.
Yes.
We're pirates again. Do I keep the hat?
Just echo down the hall.
You cannot wear that hat anymore. It's confusing.
I can't wear my fancy hat. No.
You can be pirate and fisherman. This man right here is proof of that. So.
Holy shit! What? I didn't know you guys were that strong. Wow.
Oh.
You questioned Ragnar, breaker of doors?
Wow. Doesn't compliment me. I see how it is, Captain, but don't worry.
And
In your heart, you truly feel good about me.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone else here. Looks like you might have killed the one guard.
One guard to guard your secret pirate base. This is amateur hour, men. I think we should be onward. I think we should be all right.
I feel a little bad. He could have been a great man. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, if you want to honor his memory, we could, look through his stuff.
I fail to see how that works, but sure, yes.
Okay,
Could you lift this large door off of the crushed body?
No problem at all. Who looted the body?
Duros,
William?
I must say, this will complete your ensemble.
Ah, yes, I am a true fisherman now. Everyone will believe my ingenious disguise.
Okay.
What happened to Duros?
Okay.
It is me right now. Don't be fooled. I know it's quite clever.
You're looking good, brother.
So let's just approach the stairs, look down, and see what we're with here.
So you guys you approach the stairs, and at the bottom of the stairs is another door, a wooden door.
Well, let us attempt this time. I do have other thieves' tools. That was just bad.
Perhaps you
luck,
could
but hey,
just
it
try
happens
to
all of us.
open it before you use keys.
Well, Duros, since you are our fisherman companion, how about, you know what, these are fishermen pirates, so perhaps they'll think that you're just attempting to join them. You might as well go first.
Oh, very well. I will gladly.
This might actually work. I mean, the guard was convinced you were an actual fisherman, so this could actually work.
So
Yes.
you walk down the stairs, clunk, clunk, clunk. You get to the door and you try the handle, but it is locked.
I toss the
let's try
keys
the
to
keys.
Duros.
Yeah, you catch the keys. You try the keys. The door unlocks. You swing the door open, and what greets
Downward.
you is a dainty little sort of stone room. You see a man sitting on a chair with his feet up on the desk. He has jet black hair that goes down to his shoulders like that, and he has a fisherman's hat and 2 other fisherman's hat on top of it. He has like an eye goggle on one eye. He is absolutely covered in like fish and nautical related tattoos, and he's got a fishing rod, and at the end of the fishing rod it's like inside the mouth of this boy, like a 16-17-year-old boy with messy black hair who's sort of like and he's tied up as well. Behind him stands one pirate who's like yelling stuff, and another pirate who is playing a violin.
Well then. Hello,
looks
fellow
sim-
pirates. Hello, fellow fishermen. Yes,
The-
I am also a fisherman. I see you have a fancy hat. May I join you in this particular day?
The violin music stops. Oi, mate! Are you the same guy I put on the guard? You got some nice armor, mate.
Why, thank you. You have a very nice hat.
I got 3 of them, mate. That's how they know I'm the captain.
Ah, lovely.
Uh,
What do you gentlemen seem to be doing right now? May I join you?
Oi, you're supposed to be guarding, mate. I don't want to feed you to the kippers like the other one.
Oh, well, dang.
Listen, I'm a nice guy. But
You are
I
certainly
gave you a
quite a
job,
nice
man.
man.
Do you have something to report, mate? I heard a loud sound, but I just assumed it was something from the manor house.
Oh, yes, we had some entertainment lined up for you. We could perhaps give you something to bide your time with if you are bored.
All right, mate. We can do that later. Right now, we need to interrogate this fella. You remember the mission, mate, right?
Would you please remind me?
What do you mean remind you, mate?
Good evening, gentlemen. I am the new chief guard of the manor. I was just wondering, I was sent down here just to make sure that everything was going as...
Oi, boys! We've been ratted out! The mayor knows we're here! Bring the lad, we gotta get out of here!
That did not work. So, Duros, you take that man with the fishing cap. I shall
Okay.
take the violin.
I was disappointed I could not get a good conversation out of the man with the hat.
Ha ha, I may not be the smartest, but I realize where this is going. We are not pirates, but I'm ready to go down.
Oi, mate! What the fuck? There's so much more of yous!
Ragnar swings at the violin guy in a rage.
You swing down your axe, and the violin guy, like, gracefully dodges out the way whilst still playing the violin. The one without the violin, he turns around to you immediately as you swing your axe. He pulls out his pistol and he fires one shot, and it sort of pings off.
Off my bare skin.
His skin is as tough as...
Whoa.
They say his skin is as tough as a door.
He looks at you dumbfounded. All right, mates, you guys want to do it like that? He sends out his fishing rod hook over to Captain William, but you manage to dodge out of the way of it as it clangers against the ground. Oh, mate, that ain't cool. It's now the violin pirate's turn. He turns around, still playing the violin, do, and he goes to try and kick Ragnar. He misses. Duros, it's now your turn. You're standing there, full armor, shield up. So you like shove the table out of the way, and you run up to Rodney, and you get out your mace.
Battle! Finally! Something to test my mettle with! Come at me, my friends!
All right, you swing at
It's
his
a
head,
mixed battle.
and he dodges. He goes, "Oi, mate, close but no cigar." William, right as he ducks to avoid Doris, you come in from the side and slice a good wound up the side of him, blood dripping down the side.
Oh, mate! I'm not your mate.
Poe walks down the stairs and sort of pushes Doris to the side. She takes off one of her gloves. Fucking useless. You notice that her hand looks a tiny bit like a claw. And she goes in and she swipes with her claw hand, and Rodney manages to dodge out the way, a bit more alert now that he's been stabbed in the side. Swipes with a claw at Rodney.
I stabbed
Your
him up the
accuracy is
side.
just as good as mine, my lady.
You guys are now all surrounding him. Verona, it is your turn.
I knew something smelled fishy.
You fire off your musket. The bullet flies through the air. The violinist looks over at the bullet as it pierces him through the heart. Blood spurts out of his mouth. He starts playing.
The poor violin.
He was dedicated to his craft to the very end.
Such a beautiful sounding.
Well done, Verona. I did not trust that man a little bit.
I hate the violin.
And he drops to the ground dead. After seeing his man get fucking shot, he then turns around with his pistol and shoots you.
That really hurt.
No, Verona! Ragnar swings his axe.
You swing your axe at the guy who shot him. In one clean cut, you behead this man. Oh, mate, this ain't good. Oi, you look like the captain, right? You got a big hat.
I do have a big hat, and you have a very large kidney wound.
I also have a hat.
He does, in fact. Your hat would look good on my friend Duras's head here. I would suggest you do not continue.
He pulls out a small dagger and he goes in to stab you. He critically hits you. He like pierces you with such finesse.
That was my suggestion.
Hi, mate. Now the poison must be seeping through your system. You must be feeling sleepy, right? Go to bed, boys.
I feel like you just stabbed me in the chest. I feel that.
Oh, no, nobody's ever resisted that.
I feel like you're not going to be long for this world. No one harms Captain Swindlin William Elnome.
My captain! No, I did not protect you in time. I shall vanquish this mightily.
That is fine.
He manages to keep duck, and now he's like sort of crouched on the ground.
I am not good at hitting. I'm sorry, my captain.
Well, you know.
I'm there for moral support.
You pull out your pistol. You aim it at his face. As you were pushing down on the trigger, his head ducks out of the way, and he pulls the dagger out in the process. Pearl looks over. She brings up her claw and strikes him down.
Oh, she did it. Very good job there, Pearl.
He is not quite dead. He looks very wounded. He drops down. He coughs up a little bit of blood, but he is not quite dead. You take that, you ruffian.
Yes, ruffian, the exact word that I would use after one stabbed me.
I'm gonna kind of like stumble down to the stairs, so I'm in the doorway now. Slowly getting back up, shoulder gushing blood. Lift up the rifle, point it at the guy on the ground.
You fire the shot, and it whizzes past his ear and hits the wall behind him.
F.
I love how there's a guy that's bleeding out right in front of us, and we just can't, for the life of us.
I am tired of this prolonged battle.
I am as well, Ragnar, please.
Please, Ragnar, please.
As you swing the great axe down, he rolls out of the way and he gets up. Blood pouring out of his side and his back.
Now, come now, sir. You're just prolonging the inevitable here.
Oh, mate, I never back down. I'd rather die here than give in to you lot. I'm trying to get useful information out of this fella. What do you guys even want with him? What are you guys even doing here?
You kidnapped a man from his father. We are merely here to return him in exchange for a ship.
Oi, don't be like that. Well, we're gonna fucking return him. Return him, mate. Once he tells us exactly what we need to fucking know. Wait,
that is not my concern. It seems much quicker to just simply kill you and then return him to his father. And so that's what we shall.
Alright, mate. Well, say this. Hey, dickhead! Will you tell us now? Never! Well, guess I've gotta fucking kill you guys. Easy enough.
You seem like in a position where you could kill us. I mean, granted, you are squirming around pretty damn well, but we have you outnumbered 5-1, so...
Oh, I know how these sort of things work. Kill the captain, rest of your retreat. He brings out his fishing rod. The fishing rod digs into your shoulder. You try and block the fishing rod, but you aren't quite fast enough. The hook hooks through your captain's shoulder. He reels your unconscious body towards him. Alright, mate, see what I fucking did to your captain? I'm gonna fucking end him. I'm gonna fucking kill him. So don't you dare.
No, my captain! Well, if you can throw, I can throw too! So I throw my hand axe directly clean into between his eye sockets, freeing my captain from his grasp.
It's in his eyes, and he just stands there for a second, and then immediately just drops to the ground and goes, "Oh, my."
What a throw, Duros.
It's about
I have
useless.
no
but-
idea how to use this. It's all you, bud.
I will
Sounds
hear you, my captain. I cannot stand you in this sight. I will try to save you.
Give me that. Let me try this.
I can try. Do you want me to?
Please,
I
Pearl.
haven't.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh God.
You'll be okay. I knew I'd have to fucking be here to heal you up.
Very well done there, Pearl. I'm
You're not
proud of you.
okay. Look, I still don't trust you, but you saved my ass. So
She puts her
get
glove
one-
back on and goes, "None of you saw anything."
Oh, we did, and we're gonna bring that up later. But for right now, I thank you. All right, dude. Okay, God, I got a headache. All right, Duros, cut the guy down or whatever.
Sure thing, Captain. I will gladly aid this man in his time of need.
Oh God, I gotta sit down for a second, guys. Men, I also believe after we have this little, after we're done with this little incursion, we need target practice, all of us. First thing, we're gonna hit the targets.
Well, I hit it when it mattered. There you go, friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much, mister. Thank you so much for saving my life. I wasn't going to talk. And they would have killed me, but...
I no longer really care about that. What is your name, boy?
My name is Similian.
Well, then we are here from your father to bring you back to his care. You will
I
now
knew
be
he
in
would
the accompaniment of my merry men. I'm just gonna take a second here.
But my name is Duros, not Mary.
I knew he would...
Normally, I would be filled with glee and mirth. However, right now, I'm going to.
I knew he would not forget me.
Yes. So yes, you will come back with us. But first, does anyone want? I am taking this violin. I actually really like the violin.
Is there any other medical supplies in here? His shoulder's really starting to hurt.
You can... We still got... I mean, there's only limited uses of this first aid kit, so...
Verona, you got shot in the shoulder. I took a fishing hook in the shoulder. I think we know which one is.
We might need to buy some more medical supplies, but I'll do this on you now. I'll just try and take the bullet out of your shoulder.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
I just tried to help. I tried to get the bullet out. I'm not super trained at this sort of thing. I never had medical training.
That's okay. None of us are either. By
None
the
of us
way,
have it.
I was
Can't feel my
considering
left
you.
arm.
I was considering you for doctor for about 5 seconds there, but after that routine,
I mean, I can learn.
Emilian, how are you with the skills with surgery and the like?
I'm not too bad. I can get a crack at it.
Well, you're higher on the list for
But
doctor.
also, if we just go back, we can
yes,
you could stay at our place. I'm sure my dad would be fine. Rest up for the night. I'm sure you'll be
yes,
better.
we
That
will
sounds
go
like
back.
a lovely time.
That sounds like a great time. We can rest up from and recover from our dagger and fishing hook and bullet wounds.
Thank you.
Oh, who wants to take his fishing rod? Apparently, this fishing rod is incredibly dangerous.
I mean, I have
somebody has
plenty
your
of
head.
fishing hats. I don't know how many hats I need, but I can take them all.
You can sell it. It's
Well,
a nice
actually-
fishing rod. Sell it to Mort. Take the fishing rod. Why not, right?
Thank you so much, guys. I'm proud of myself, you know. Bunch of ruthless cutthroat pirates. I would never give them something like that. I made a promise to my dad, you know.
Yes, your dad seems like an honor-bound individual. He's giving us a ship safe return.
Oh, is he? Wow, what a nice man. I knew he would come for me. I
Yes.
knew it. I mean, 2 days passed and I got a little worried. I thought he'd bust in here himself, but I'm
Yes,
glad.
he does have a magnificent mustache. It could take that door down in three pounds or less, I'm sure.
Well, I can go back and I'll be safe. And I can tell him my lips stayed shut the entire time.
So, you want to just
Well,
take him
yes,
back?
you had tape on them.
I mean,
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
they could still
You
hear.
couldn't really talk when you have tape over your mouth.
They could
Yes.
still-
Yes,
They didn't really think that through, did they?
They were waiting
All
for me to
things
nod my head.
considered,
They're not
You're the
idiots.
greatest-
Well, we should probably get out of here before more these guys show up.
Yeah.
What are your names? I'm glad you're not ruffians like
I am
these fellas?
Captain Williams, sir.
Oh. A pirate?
They call
I
me
am
Verona.
Duros.
We did not say that, but yes, we're pirates.
He must be one of those good pirates my dad tells me about. You know, the ones that aren't... You know, you guys do piracy, but, like, you don't fucking
Well-
kidnap and torture people like me just for some treasure. Anyway.
Kidnap, no. Murder, I think you can clearly see, yes.
Yeah, but they were bad thugs. I would have killed them too.
Fair enough.
You guys wouldn't torture, though. You wouldn't torture for just some treasure.
Nah, torture is such a messy business unless absolutely necessary. I look over at Pearl as I say that.
What's the point of torture if your opponent can't attack back?
Yeah, that's true. You know, if
You
I
all
had the
make
opportunity...
interesting points, but I prefer to protect the innocent and weak, and serve justice to those who are vile. The true pirate way, the free man's code.
That's very honorable of you. Well, let's get going. How did you
All right.
guys find this place?
It's quite a story, but you don't need to mind that. All right.
You go
Yeah.
back to the entrance of the thing, and
Ragnar grabs a couple bottles of wine on the way out. Shut down my ale, but you're not shutting down my wine. boy.
you guys walk out, and you notice there's the guard who's standing. You can just kind of see, not Ragnar, but you can kind of see from the stairs the guard standing by the gate.
We could try to escape through, like, you know, scaling the fence, or we could just, you know, rush the guy and just hurry up and just get out of here. All right.
If you guys
well,
want, I could throw you over.
You like clumsily get over the fence.
Really? No one wants me to throw them?
Oh,
I may
Poe-
need you because I'm not very acrobatic.
Poe gracefully gets over the fence. She like does a flip as well, and she lands really nicely on the other side.
No need to be fancy now. We know. You don't have a fishing hook in your shoulder. We get it.
I am not getting thrown again. I will try to get over myself.
And you,
Okay.
you manage to like fling yourself over in a nice way, similar to how Poe did it.
Okay. Finally, someone heavy. Let's go. A challenge.
Let
you-
us go.
are you
Shoot me
throwing
into the
Duros?
space.
Whoa!
You throw him slightly, and he does go up into the air, but then he lands in the ground. He doesn't quite make the distance.
Ha ha ha. Sorry, Duro.
It's all right. It was a good effort. I had fun. So how do we get over the gate?
Looks like we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Hey, Duro.
yes.
I'm going to just take off my flintlock and just fire
Fire
it
it.
into the air.
Okay, and then you
Okay.
quickly run back.
And then quickly run the fuck back, like book immediately.
Duros and Ragnar go to the exit immediately. You see the guard. He notices the gunfire. He runs outside and runs to the opposite side of the manor.
Only one way
wonder who
forward,
thought
eh,
that.
Ragnar?
So,
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
Let
Ragnar
us
and
go, friend.
Ragnar and
Let's
Duros
go.
charge for the gate, and they run out the front. You
I wonder who
guys,
shot that pistol.
Yes, I'm not sure who did it. But I'm sure he is a rather dashing individual, perhaps a captain of a pirate crew, if I do say so myself. I do know my flintlock pistol fires quite expertly. We should probably get out of here post-haste.
okay, so you guys running down the mountain, and you run back into town.
Yeah.
You arrive at the shipwright, go through the archway. Father! Oi, my boy!
Okay.
Captain, I hate the violin, and that was beautiful.
Beautiful music.
I've never played one of these before. I just shotgunned it, but okay.
Thank you, everyone. You brought my boy back to me. I don't know how I could ever repay you. This means the world to me.
Boy, you do not require us. I mean, you do not owe us anything. Your father, though, made us a very generous. Sure, he will make good on.
I'll get the ship ready for you tomorrow, and you can stay at my place. Oh, and boy, why did they try and kidnap you in the first place? Dad, it's that treasure map that you have. They found out about it. They were trying to get it. They're trying to interrogate me to get it. Boy, your life isn't worth that treasure map. I would have not been disappointed if you told them about it. You stupid boy.
We felt like it was none of our business, really, but treasure map, you say, son?
Oh, sorry, father. You asked the question. No worries, son. You know what? We weren't going to do anything with it anyway, and I am forever grateful that they returned you. Listen, let's make another deal. We found this treasure map. It was buried underneath the island somewhere. Actually, it was my father who found it, passed it through generations. We thought one of us would venture forth into the ocean, but alas, we are mere shipwrights.
Yes.
He goes.
The sea can be a cruel thing. Yes.
He walks over to like a little lockbox that he has on one of his desks, and he opens it up, and he pulls out a map, and he comes over, and he goes, "Do you guys know what a devil fruit is?"
We have heard tell of such a thing.
I don't know whether I believe it or not, but my father told me, and he hands the treasure map down to you, that this leads to one of them. And then we do a to be continued.